Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Chicago Med episodes, 2025 schedule update and details. More 2025 Chicago Med episodes are ahead on the NBC schedule. Another lengthy hiatus hit Wednesday nights, but it is nearly over. More episodes are coming this spring, beginning with Chicago Med's return date of Wednesday, March 26. Dr. Mitch Ripley, Luke Mitchell, nearly died in the most recent episode. Ripley was spiraling but came across a woman and her daughter stuck in a well. With the help of Mouch from Chicago Fire, they were rescued, but a cave-in nearly cost Ripley his life. Ripley was brought back thanks to the first responders, and Dr. Hannah Asher, Jesse Schramm, professed her love for the troubled doctor. A redemption arc will likely continue for Ripley after a rough season for the character. Chicago Med episodes 2025. Upcoming installments at NBC. Below is a breakdown of the upcoming Chicago Med episodes. It includes the March 26 return date and what happens during the first 3 weeks of April. Over the next 4 weeks, NBC viewers get 3 new episodes of Chicago Med. There are 22 Chicago Med Season 10 episodes. Thus far, 15 have debuted on Wednesday nights, so 7 remain for this spring, with the season finale airing in May. Details for the new Chicago Med episodes. When her former patient returns to Med, Goodwin learns that time doesn't heal all wounds. Frost and Charles treat a patient struggling with his sexuality. Lennox and Abrams work to save a woman who has been in a coma for 20 years. Reads the Chicago Med synopsis for March 26, poster child. Charles and Archer treat a heart transplant patient who believes his new heart doesn't want to be in his body. Lennox takes a personal day. Hannah discovers a mass on a pregnant woman's ovary, reads the Chicago Med synopsis for April 2. The Book of Archer, more news from the One Chicago shows. The Chicago Med cast added an actress from Glee. She first appeared in Season 10, Episode 15, but the mysterious character returns in the March 26 episode. Monica Pascal died during the last Chicago Fire episode, leading to her husband, Chief Dom Pascal, spiraling in the coming weeks. Eamon Walker returns to Chicago Fire this spring. He used to play Chief Wallace Bowden on the hit NBC drama. Previous episodes of Chicago Med are streaming on Peacock. NBC's Chicago Med is set to return in 2025 with a slate of compelling and emotional episodes that will keep fans on the edge of their seats. As the dedicated doctors, nurses, and staff of Gaffney Chicago Medical Center face new challenges, expect shocking twists, heartbreaking farewells, and unexpected reunions. Below is a glimpse into some of the riveting upcoming episodes that will shape Season 10. Episode 10x01. Resilience and Remembrance. The season premiere picks up where the explosive Season 9 finale left off. Dr. Crockett Marcel faces a tough decision after an accident in the ER forces him to choose between saving a fellow doctor or a critically injured child. Meanwhile, Dr. Will Halstead makes a surprise return, but his reasons for coming back to Gaffney aren't entirely professional. Maggie Lockwood struggles with an unexpected leadership shift that threatens to shake the foundation of the hospital. Episode 10x02. The thin line between hope and reality. As tensions rise in the hospital, Dr. Hannah Asher finds herself treating a pregnant patient with a rare condition that leaves her questioning her own past struggles. Dr. Dean Archer is forced to confront his own medical limitations when his Parkinson's symptoms flare up during a high-stakes surgery. Meanwhile, a viral outbreak in Chicago sends the ED into overdrive, and the team races to contain the crisis before it spreads to the city's most vulnerable patients. Episode 10x03. Collateral Damage. When a young firefighter is brought in after a tragic warehouse collapse, Joe Cruz from Chicago Fire makes an appearance, seeking answers about his team's fate. Dr. Ethan Choi returns as a visiting trauma consultant and quickly finds himself at odds with hospital policy when a patient's insurance complications prevent life-saving care. Meanwhile, Sharon Goodwin fights against budget cuts that could put patient care at risk. Episode 10x04. Second Chances. Dr. Crockett Marcel discovers a patient with a rare genetic disorder that could change the future of transplant medicine. As he digs deeper, he finds himself facing personal demons from his past. Dr. Daniel Charles helps a young woman struggling with severe PTSD, but his treatment methods come under scrutiny when the patient's family questions his approach. Meanwhile, Dr. Vanessa Taylor makes a bold career decision that could take her away from Daphne for good. Episode 10x05. Unbreakable bonds. An emergency at a local school sends multiple injured children to the ER, pushing the team to their limits. Dr. Archer and Dr. Halstead clash over a controversial experimental treatment, leading to heated debates about ethics in medicine. Maggie Lockwood reconnects with an old friend who needs help, but their history complicates the situation. Elsewhere, Dr. Choi and April Sexton receive unexpected news that will change their future forever. Episode 10x06. Breaking point. A gunshot victim arrives at Gaffney under mysterious circumstances, pulling the hospital into a police investigation. Dr. Charles uncovers a shocking truth about the victim's past that could put the entire team at risk. Meanwhile, a cyberattack on the hospital systems leaves patient records compromised, forcing Goodwin to make tough calls to ensure patient safety. Dr. Asher wrestles with a personal revelation that threatens her sobriety. Episode 10x07. The Heart's Dilemma. A revolutionary medical procedure could save a patient's life, but when conflicting opinions divide the hospital, Dr. Halstead must step up to mediate between his colleagues. Meanwhile, Maggie's personal life takes a dramatic turn as she makes an emotional decision regarding her future at Gaffney. Dr. Archer faces an unexpected test of his skills when a high-profile patient arrives with a mystery illness that no one can diagnose. Episode 10x08. Beyond the call of duty. When a paramedic is injured on the job, tensions rise between hospital staff and first responders. Dr. Marcel and Dr. Choi work together to perform an innovative surgery, but the risky procedure could end their careers if it fails. Goodwin faces pressure from the hospital board, threatening her ability to protect the doctors and nurses she's worked alongside for years. Meanwhile, Dr. Charles counsels a doctor whose past mistakes come back to haunt them. Episode 10x09. Ghosts of the Past. A patient's mysterious condition triggers memories for Dr. Halstead, forcing him to confront past mistakes. Dr. Asher takes a young, struggling mother under her wing, but her efforts could jeopardize both of their futures. Meanwhile, Archer makes a life-changing decision about his battle with Parkinson's, and Goodwin receives an offer that could take her away from Daphne for good. Episode 10x10. The Ties That Heal. In the gripping mid-season final, a catastrophic event shakes Chicago, bringing mass casualties to the ER. As the doctors work tirelessly to save lives, one of their own faces a life-threatening crisis. With relationships strained and futures uncertain, the team must rely on each other like never before. Will everyone make it out unscathed, or will Gaffney suffer an irreversible loss? With high-stakes medical cases, powerful character-driven drama, and unexpected crossovers with Chicago Fire and Chicago PD, Chicago Med's 2025 season promises to be its most intense yet. As the doctors of Gaffney navigate ethical dilemmas, personal struggles, and professional rivalries, fans can expect a season filled with emotional highs, devastating lows, and plenty of surprises along the way. Tune in to NBC in 2025 to see how it all unfolds.